Hey everybody, doing a 5-0 blitz again on Lichess. Let's see, my rating is 1874. This guy is 2138. I've beaten people that high, but this will be hard. Old Sicilian, let's open it up. He's hyper, so I'm going to Maroczy. Hyper accelerated dragon, that is. Let's get my bishop here. Now, I think we just want a castle. What to do? What to do? No weakness, he's not going to move that pawn. Maybe f4. f4 gives that knight that square, because then he will push, I think. Maybe he can't. Where do I want to go? Best moves. Maybe just clean up. See if we can trade off this bishop. Giving me that square. My knight can't be kicked now, right? Let's occupy it and see what happens. I can now bring here and bring my bishop in there. That's a little nice. Knight here, maybe. This pawn still can't move. Yeah, Maroczy Bind is good because it's very restricting, but there's absolutely ways you can play around it. Like that move, that's pretty good. Kind of force. This is my bad bishop though. Let's exchange. Bishop is not good at all. And he's given me the center with my knight, which can move up here now. Right? If he pushes, I go here, I win a pawn. I don't think that move was good. But who knows? He's got a reason if he's 2138, right? What does he do? It's tough to find moves for him. I don't think this move made any sense. Bishop is coming here soon. I don't know if it's doing it yet. Okay. If bishop comes here, where's his queen go? One of these two squares. Seems like the right move. Very limiting for him. Let's come in here first. Queen protects this pawn. Knight can't quite come in there. Okay. Let's see. Where to go now? Let's go in. Forces rook over. Rook probably is going to go here. Now what does he do? Did I just bring my rook on the same as his queen? Seems okay. I don't know. What's he trying to get at? Oh, the pawn falls. Very nice. I missed that. That's really bad for me. I should have taken the bishop. And I think he will free up a lot of his space. No more space issues now. Smart play. Gets 2 pawns for it. That sucks. Yeah, I don't see anything right now, so I'm just going to try to attack the center. Try to lock it up a little bit, force him to take maybe. Because if he goes back, I win a pawn. Yeah, this doesn't look good for me. Knight takes now. Knight moves. Knight is under attack. Not good. Not good at all. Trying to take this pawn back, but I have lost 2 pawns. Low on time. I feel like I had a really good position, and if I knew a little bit more about the Maroczy Bind, maybe there was something specific I could have done there. But position is, well, I think he just moves his queen, and then he's fine. Probably just moves here. I don't see any major issues for him. I have to bring my bishop back, probably back here, just to be safe. That's weird. Let's just take the pawn then. Let's take what we can get, I guess. Can't tell if he's making mistakes. I don't think he wants to take this knight. I'm not attacking this yet, but I could take this if he moves his queen. Queen doesn't have any good spots though. That's only this or here. I don't know why he'd want to separate these pawns from each other. Do I have any tricks coming? Not really. I think queen exchange is fine for him. Bishop is very good here. Covers this whole diagonal. Blocks rooks from coming on the file that I am trying to control. 3 pieces attacking this square. Yeah, hopefully he left, because that'd be a nice win. I don't know his next move, though. He's probably doing some crazy calculation, or his phone shut off, or something. Alright, there's the crazy calculation. Let's see, rook, rook. I'm going to take here. Again, I don't know if it works, but it looks cool. Attacking his rook. I've got double... yeah, that's how rooks move. I've evened up the pawns at least. I think rook over or rook back. Rook can't go there. It seems to work. If I take the pawn, it looks bad, but I'll probably do it anyway. He'll take this one. Let's try it. Can take that pawn if he wants. I've got a pass pawn now. Best continuation. Let's move quicker than this. Let's get this file. Try to continue to hold on to this diagonal. Okay. Try to get him off. Alright, let's exchange. Try to push as many pawns as I can. Well, I only have 1 pawn to push. Get a grip on this. That makes sense. Start pushing.
I don't think this works, but I'll try it. Bishop comes back. That works too.
some sort of mistake is coming from me. I know it. Gotta stay on light squares. I'm gonna lose on time. Bishop back out, I think. Oh man. Oh well. Yeah, he's gonna win on time. Just moving. For the sake of moving. 0.4 seconds. That was a good game. I don't mind losing that. Because really, I played well, and I think that might have been a better endgame for me. Having that pass pawn, I think I pushed it a little too far. Everything seems pretty good for this game here. Castles. I obviously know the mistake I did, but what could I have done better? It's really this point. Maybe just move in here. He moves over and I take the piece. I don't know, because then I lose all control of that. So maybe it was right to do this first. He moved up. And now, I mean, I could have brought my rook here to just maintain the position. Or maybe just take. But that opens up his rook. I don't know the best answer here. Once he took, I mean, this was good for him. I don't understand that rook movement. I don't know why he didn't just move his queen. But he gave up the pawn again. Anything better than that rook move? I was low on time here. Queen move. I could move here. He comes there with check. Kind of dominates that file. Can't quite let that happen. So that's why I go here. Now it's okay in queen exchange. I think these are all fine moves. Maybe now exchange. What about here? At least I can have like an outpost. I mean, I don't know if an outpost is as good in this situation, but from here, yeah, he wins the pawn back, pin. Yeah, maybe it's a lost endgame. Of course he sacked this, and he was just going for time. But let's see what the computer says, because that is a tricky situation. Be good to learn from. I'm sure there were blunders, at the very end at least, when I had 0.4 seconds. I was just pre-moving back and forth because when there's no delay, I mean, it's crazy. But obviously an advantage here. I'm not going to count this part because I want to think about what actually happened in the game. G6, it says it's a mistake because, well, Maroczy Bind is very good. I know that. I don't play it that often because most people don't do the hyper accelerated. You really want to bring your knight out, forcing me to bring my knight before this pawn comes here, because your goal is to push d5 in the Sicilian. Seems all good to me. I wonder what my blunder was. It says I have 1 blunder and he has 0. Yeah, I think, yeah, just occupy that square. It doesn't want me to take, it says to move. But I'm at a plus 1.4 right now, and I haven't even won a pawn. Rook over, it's suggesting. So the mistake was this move. If he takes... Oh. I feel like this wins a piece. It doesn't. Yeah, this would be a bad exchange for me. Okay. So yeah, moving was bad. It wanted me to protect that pawn first. Or actually f4 it's saying too. That seems a weird move. Okay. Queen moved. It didn't like this again. Yeah, maybe just protect the pawn. Protecting the pawn, I mean, there's nothing else he can really do right now. But here, just a big advantage for him. Just kind of guessing right now. That was a mistake, I think. Oh, I could have taken the pawn right away. If I take the pawn, yeah, if I take, he takes. I win a piece back. So he moved there, take the pawn. This looks equalizing for me. It didn't like that. What is good about this? Is this working out? No. Interesting. I did equalize here. I didn't think about the knight move there. That's pretty good. Check. Yeah, I mean, this is a better square than this one for my pawn. I shouldn't have to try to rush that pawn. Have to exchange. Yeah, I could. Well, if I go here, he exchanges and wins the pawn. So here's okay. Oh, I missed this check. I didn't even think about that. Interesting. Okay. Seems good. F5. Yeah, see, like F3. B3 is the better square. It's tough for me. Yeah, I thought bishop there was better. Okay, protect the pawn. That doesn't protect the pawn, though. Oh, well, yeah, he can't do that. My blunder was this. Because here, he goes there. This is just really good for me. Oh. Oh, well. Guess not really good. And this is probably a draw, but with 4 seconds left, I don't know. So I had 2 blunders, it says. 2 blunders. This one is not a blunder, but best move would be rook, as we just looked at. Oh no, we wanted F4. Like this. That wasn't a blunder, though. We just looked at some of these. What was my blunder? I don't remember what I wanted. Oh, that ain't right. I guess I should remember that. And I wanted this. So that's one blunder. What's my other one? Oh, it's going to talk about this. This was when we were like down to the wire here. So yeah, going here's bad. Where should I go? Maybe check. Well, it's much easier to see when you have a little bit more time. And then I don't know who wins this. It might be a draw, it might not be. Alright, well that was fun. We'll see you guys in the next one.